pupusas, okay? So what you do, for those of you who like chicharron, basically you take your steak, you grind it up, and then you add you some cheese to it, like kind of ground up like that, and that's your inner base to your pupusas. Now, for those of you who don't know how to make the pupusa batter, it's pretty much similar to tamales. For those of you who know how to make that, basically you get your masa, right? Hold on, y'all. Give me like 10 seconds. Okay, so you get your masa. Oh, let me tilt this down. Okay, so you got your masa in your bowl. You pour you some water or some chicken stock or beef stock, you know, whatever you prefer, and you get that folded all in there. Okay, fold it till it's good. So then, should be like the consistency of Play-Doh. Okay, so then you're gonna get you a decent size like portion, like that. You're gonna flatten it out. Okay, once you gotten it flattened, and take you some meat and your cheese mixture, like that. Okay, and you're gonna fold your mixture over to where it closes all of that up in there, like that. Then you're gonna kind of get it back into that flat shape. And then we'll get to the other part in just a second. Okay, so your main part, that's how you make your pupusa. So we're just gonna make a few of those real quick. Okay. So again, you take your masa, like so, about hands width. You take you about a handful of your chicharrone mix. You fold it over, close up the sides, like so. Make sure you get it all closed up so you don't see any of the chicharron. Then you take your time, you mold it back into flat patty like it was only masa in there. And you're just gonna keep repeating this process as many times as, you know, it takes for you to get the, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese to mine actually. And traditionally, mozzarella is, you know, or should I say just mozzarella is more traditional in pupusas. But because I'm making tamales too, I'm using my other one in that, okay? So, again, you take it, flatten her out, get you about a hand clump, put it in a ball because it makes it easier when you kind of ball it up, okay? Then you press down like you're making a taco, and boom, close that sucker up. You got some popping out, then you put that back in your bowl. Boom, boom, boom. Fold it. And yeah. And I mean, you can make it whatever shape you want. Traditionally, though, they're rounded. So, we just like to round ours out. Probably got like a couple more to make, not much more. And you know, if you don't got like the the steak mixture. You can chop up like roast beef or any of that to kind of get your filling. You know, you can even use ground beef. Some people just use refried beans in theirs, and that's okay too. You know, it's like whatever y'all want, but traditionally, I'm just telling you, the traditional way is to this is the traditional way. Okay. And you can use like butter, you can use lard. I mean, you can switch up your cheeses if you feel like that's something that you want to do. You know, you got options with this meal, which is another reason why it's really great to make, because it's easy and it's super unstressful. You know, you don't gotta stress just to make it happen. You just kind of make it happen. Okay, so we're gonna do that last one. Get that last one up out of here. Got the last of the masa and the last of the last of your meat mixture. Get that together. I'll try to always get it all, you know, you don't want to waste. So you get that in there. Okay, boom. So you got it. You raise it up off the hand. Make a type of taco with it. Boom. Close it off. Close it. Round it up. Because these are like tortilla patties type things. And boom. So that should be your pupusas. And what you're going to do, give me a second, you guys. And what you're going to do with your pupusas is you're going to get like a regular frying pan, okay? You're going to get a regular frying pan, much like, oh, excuse me, y'all. Okay. I'm going to use this one personally. So get you a nice little frying pan like this. Like so, you can put your little oil in there, and then you start to, you know, brown it, okay? So that's for this part. Now we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna start our tamales. But what I'm gonna do with these, because I haven't got those started yet, I'm gonna set those up here, and then we'll grab out our tamale bowl, okay? So, you want to have your corn husks, okay? Want to have some corn husks. Now, many people have their different ways of going about this, so I'm going to say how you know, should or shouldn't do it, okay? Me personally, I like to just get a bowl, put them in there, and kind of do like that number right there. And give me just a second. Let me get the water in here. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, girl, what? Yeah, I know. I use this I use fresh water. Okay, so take your water. Once you got your water in there. Ooh, shiza. Okay. So you're gonna take your water and you're gonna soak and clean your corn husks into that water. Get them good and drenched and so that they are easier to steam. You know what I mean? So you're getting them good and juicy. Okay, and you can set those aside. Now, I kind of pre-made my my filling partially. I didn't make it all because I knew, you know, we were going to be doing one of these tutorials. So, you know what? We're going to switch this because I'm actually going to need this. So, we'll take us a bowl. Doom. Put our corn husks into our bowl like so. Okay, let them still do that. Now, what you're gonna do, for those of you who, well, I think you had it ready. So, okay, so basically you take you a couple of chicken breasts, okay? You get you some diced green chilies, okay, and chicken breast, and some salsa verde, and you get that put into a bowl. Then you, give me a second, y'all. I'm just gonna have to cut this. Okay. Then you get you some mozzarella cheese. Okay, put your mozzarella in there. Now, people have different ways of going about this. I like to add a little cumin to mine, right? Because cumin has a nice solid flavor. And then I stir. Oh, I said stir. I do add a little curry to mine because it adds like a bouillon kind of flavor that I love. Go ahead and add your garlic and onion. This is the garlic onion mixture that I use. A little bit more of that. Okay. Then you can definitely put you some pepper in there. You know, nothing too crazy. And then use you some, just whatever seasonings you prefer, basically. It's to taste, you know? Like, whatever you feel like would be the bomb diggity inside of your tamales, basically. Okay. So, take that mixture with your mozzarella, your chicken, and your seasonings. And you get it good and mixed. Okay? Once it's good and mixed, which it should be, you're going to have a similar process to your pupusas, okay? So you're going to get you a husk. Of course, you cook these at different, you cook these in different ways. But, okay, so you take your corn husk. Okay, get you a good one, good, nice, husk. Okay, then you get you a spoon, and what you're gonna do is, okay, so for your tamale paste, hold on, like for the outside of your tamales, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna put your masa, you're gonna put some, so you're gonna do masa to 3/4 to 3/4 of lard, or some type of fat that you use, or oil, whatever you prefer. I kind of have mine pre-made a little bit. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that it has a decent amount of moisture, okay? Which I'll be right back. I'm going to add a couple spoonfuls of this water mixture. Okay. Then again, similar process. You're mixing up your right and getting it good and ready. Okay, now you're gonna take your spoon. Once you get your stuff, okay, take your spoon. You want to get like a, you know, a decent size, okay? You're gonna want to put that inside of your tortilla, and you're gonna want to flatten that out. I say inside your tortilla, inside your corn husk, and you're gonna want to flatten that kind of all the way out over it. Okay? Then, okay, so it's gonna look like this. You're gonna get your spoon, you're gonna reach into your mixture over here, and you're gonna fill in your mixture right on top of it. You know, however you deem fit. Then you're gonna take it, much like you do your pupusa, and you're just gonna roll it. You're gonna roll it together to kind of close the sides. You might need another husk to kind of wrap that booger up like that. And I'm gonna bring mine up a little bit so you know it can go like that. Okay. And then boom. So then you just get you a pan. I'm gonna just use this pan. You just get you a pan and you put your tamales in it like so. Okay? So we're just gonna be doing this for some time. It's gonna take you maybe like, I was gonna say like 5 to 10 minutes, but yeah, so something like that. It's gonna take you somewhere along that timeline, okay? So you again, clean your spoon, you get your mixture, you flatten it out on there to kind of span the whole thing. And if you notice you make it a little thick, you can always take some off. Me personally, I like some thick ones because that means you can put more filling, which is always exciting, right? Okay, so then you, again, same process. You fold it up and you kind of get it together like so. And then you just fold it in there. And you might have to use a couple of the sheets, you know, but point is, as long as you get them in there, that's what matters, okay? Clamp it, and into your pan, okay? So you're just gonna keep repeating that process over and over and over until you feel you made, you know, as many as you want to make, or until you have no more filling left. Okay, so it's just either way, you know, you just make it to where you feel like, oh, okay, that's good, you know. So you feel happy about your tamales. You know, some people like to make them super thin. Some people like to make theirs pretty thick. Some people, you know, different preferences for different people. Okay, get your middle stuff. Fold that honey over there like that. Boom, boom. Yeah, you know. And you should see it like that. You should start to kind of form the traditional look, you know. You should start to kind of see it forming that. Where you'd be like, oh, okay, that's how they do it. That's how they do it, yeah. And then you fold it like that. That's your tamale. And you guys, you just keep repeating this process. And then you put it into a steamer.